Good morning, good morning. God is good all the time, all the time. Happy Friday's Eve, everybody. Yes, it is Thursday, but it is Friday's Eve. Mm, I'm extremely early this morning. Got everything done, warming up the car to get ready to head in and do this time. Just want to touch on a few things. Here it is the streets is hot. Even the Asian people at my job is talking. Uh huh. Clarissa Shields. Um, I can't wait to see her box. I mean, a full boxing session. I've never been to one of her matches. I am a little excited to attend one. Um, I don't know why everybody is so up in arms about her situation, but I get it. If you're putting your life on camera for the internet, then the internet is going to be there to do all of the things good, bad, and some, right? Oh, excuse me, my allergies. She slept with a married man. Apparently, she is like a few people that I know in that they have to have a man no matter what type of caliber he is, right? They need a man. And those are the vibes I get from her. I was curious to hear, and I'm sure it's out there, why her and her former fiance didn't jump the broom, or her ex-husband. What happened with those relationships? How long was she in those relationships? I don't know much about her past relationships other than her and one of her exes are still really good friends. But I'm willing to bet you that she was the breadwinner in all of the relationships. And I think that she deeply believed when she got with Pap that he had something or had something going on, only to find out that he didn't. But because of the passionate and compassionate support that she received from him, I feel like she definitely don't want to cause any harm to him. I think she truly loves him, but I think deep down, Remy hurt her with her words, and so she wants the world to think that Papa's doing all of the things for her. When the reality of it is, she's probably sliding him the money to give the appearance that he is the main man and he is doing all of the things. We've seen her lie before about what he bought. We watched her go buy the shit and then have him pass it off on to her in front of the camera like he doing it all. And of course, when they fall out, the truth will too. That was a whole setup. Um, in terms of a woman picking a man that is not really up to her level, we see it all the time. We watch it every day. It's not too unusual. Sliding over to the Cardi B side. Everybody up in arms about Cardi B still with Stefan. Listen, you baby mamas better remember that it's something about your baby daddy that you will forever hold on to. Love, his kindness, his name, the fact that y'all got a baby together. So don't act like that, child. That is one of her baby daddies. Now, the lie is that he proposed, and that they are engaged. Proposed, engaged, either one, it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, he's still going to do his thing. I don't think they're going to ever marry. They will just stay engaged. And I think that because Cardi is from the hood, the ghetto, the gangster side of the streets, I think that she has no problem being the main chick, if you will, the chick that you carry on your arm, knowing that it's a whole bunch of bitches behind the car, truck, and in the bedroom, and they rotating in and out, in and out, in and out. Now I don't know why She doesn't. I don't know why she doesn't feel the need to, and maybe she is, and I don't know because I'm not there, to better protect herself from diseases. Let me tell you something. These days, these men are all attracted to the same thing: big booties, flat stomachs. Every girl is a look-alike. Every girl will go to extremes to be chosen, to be a pick me. Pick me, pick me. They will go through hell and high water and damn to anybody in their family while they trying to get chose. Now that's a fact. You might not like it. It might apply to you, but it's a fact. Why do I say that? Because peep this. If you, the mama, can go and buy these wigs, pay hundreds of dollars to get them installed. You getting your eyelashes done. You know what I'm saying? You getting your nails done. You getting your feet done. You going out to the different thrift stores, cheap stores, kids stores, little stores, big stores, whatever stores, shopping. And the thought process in mind is that you want designer, then I say this about you: if you are not someone that has your own home, has your own job, has your own car, and established with or without kids. Because if you get any type of government assistance, any type of assistance for you and or your children, then bitch, I'm talking about you. Yes, because you would go out and pay four, five, eight, $1,100 to get your hair done, but your kids ain't got no Nikes. They not getting new clothes every week. They not like what your kids. Everybody ain't got their own cell phone, so you keep that kind of shit. Cause $1,100 can have all your kids can have their own cell phone, and all your kids can be in some type of program. You know what I'm saying? Band, cheerleading, football, track, soccer, something showcasing their talents and what they like to do, what they're interested in. Let me talk about you. 'Cause here's the real game. My friends talked me into trying to go get government assistance when I had babies. Shit, they told me, girl, you make too much. What? They didn't want a bitch working so that they can have nothing. They want a motherfucker that depends on them and answer to them and jump through any hoops, ropes, branches, trees, gates, or driveways, ditches included. They will jump and bow to their will. And if they don't get what they want, then they will walk away and thinking they're gonna get something. That's just the greed of society. That's a reality. It's not a fact. Anywho, Carter should be a little bit more understanding about the ability to how easy it is to catch a disease, and the fact that he out here running around raw dogging bitches. How do you know? Hell, because he making babies. Hey, you ain't making no baby in a rubber. Um, who else? So we talked. Oh my God, Glorilla. I like her. She's so funny with her little country self. So they was out there talking about Glorilla and how Glorilla talked the biggest, biggest boo boos about her being little tiny in her body, and they don't like how she talk, and they don't like she ain't got no lip and her nose. Listen, she said that is hers, and she keeping it. Well, of course, the same year they said she done went and got some lips, and she done got her nose done, and she done bought her some boobies, and Well, really say, listen, I'm not out here to make y'all happy. I'm out here trying to make me happy. And I guess these dudes done played on her top long enough, and she says she gonna be celibate. Well, really, girl, we trying to let you cook. You ain't got to be out here lying to these people, trying to have tasks and goals and accomplishments, knowing that you can't do it. You ain't got to be out here lying like you. Hmm. She done been heard that she want to be celibate. When she had a dumb ditty who was ready to do anything for her as long as he had her on her arm by any means necessary. She could have took that dummy and wrote her own book. If that's my car, that car need to be in my name. Sign the title over to me. Bam! You want to run around buying cars, but see what motherfuckers don't know is these boys is not out here buying cars. They're getting cars, yes, but they ain't got the title. They making notes. They paying notes. They making payments. See, and for you to give me a car, and I can't afford, whether I could afford or not afford the car payment, if you get mad and leave me and I'm stuck with the car, then I don't know, and she probably could afford it, but who, I mean, listen, they out here buying these Maybachs and these different vehicles, fancy vehicles, and they ain't worth a damn. Those makes and models. Mm-mm. Who else? Baby, the internet is on her ass. Let me tell you something. Y'all don't get y'all blood pressure up. I know I cried once or twice when I seen a few things and it hurt me to see him in that position. But let me tell you something. Homegirl done showed she's trash. She only got worse since she left her mama. She don't want to listen to nobody. If somebody try to tell her something right and it goes against what she want to do, they fall out. Why you think she ain't got her entourage no more? She ain't got no girls running with her in the house with her. She ain't got none of them dudes that was running with her in the house with her, here, there, everywhere. They was there because she was throwing out that money. Then they would fall out or they wouldn't get paid either way and they would move on. That girl don't want to deal with that baby. I do believe she love him, and I do believe she knows that she the one marked that baby. She did that. Down the devil's road. That's why she always running to church and crying and shit, but she should stop coming out here preaching and she better stop playing on God's top because, baby, that's not the one you want to play with. You better get somewhere and sit down. That's what you better do. That little girl don't want that boy. When she wiped her nose with her hand, she wiped it on that baby. And you think the internet didn't lose their shit? Baby, my phone was ding, 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 ding. I said, oh shit, something going on. And that it's been like that for years. When my phone started dinging like that, I know it's something that I need to look at. Baby, that was just filth. That's the nastiest, dirtiest, slimiest thing you could do to a child, and a special needs child at that. Now she wanna show us with him she trying to stand him up and trying to get him to hold on. Now, bitch, you should have been doing that when he was 6 months. He should have been on a bouncer, learning how to use his damn legs. Ain't no that she's the biggest fake fraud and liar that I've seen in my life, and she'll double back on the lie and forget the lie that she told, and she's just trash. I don't know what else to say. And eventually, they're going. Nigga, I got the green light. What the fuck is you? Eventually, they're going to get that child from her. And if she don't go to jail, she going under the dirt. Because I truly believe that those people dressed in red that are upset with her and the crustacean name that she called them. Well, on her, yeah, and I do believe because of that baby, that is the only reason they ain't touched her. I really, really believe they laying in the cut. That's just my belief. That's what the internet reveals. And I also saw her with a few of her chains on. And I said, okay, does that mean that she went and got them out of pun? Or does that mean that she had just put them up because somebody told her, well, giving you some game, you better listen. You out here running around now, she ain't got no security. She ain't got no because everything that she got to do that with him being such a same nigga that tried to school her and she wouldn't read the book. Her baby daddy. Neither one of them know what the hell they gonna do. And neither one of them singing. They here want to box. Oh, now y'all want to stream. Oh, well, we're gonna go back to boxing. Well, we're gonna work out too. But we ain't singing. Ain't no he don't want to listen to the fact that this is community guidelines and regulations on all social. Nigga can't recover. He out here trying to hold on to his stream. His boys is singing, doing stuff that maybe they don't know. They get them doing stuff that they say on the stream, and he throwing everybody out because yeah, they about to mess your money up. And apparently that is where his wealth came from. His social media, like many others. But the reality is, we've been seeing the most of Casa. We've been watching. The people are slowly figuring it out. Slowly figuring it out. And my sister, she sent me educating us. Y'all know a few years back, we was looking at the people with the panda eyes, and we was looking at the people with the Una boots on, and we were relating that to that particular community that you can't speak about, right? And that is true. That they are very much tied with the activities in that community. However, what we understood initially was that the panda eyes was from a certain drug usage. We'll just say that. And that the Unabu was hiding ankle monitors, right? They said they gave another reason. Hell, I almost can't remember. They gave another reason now for the eye. And the eye, the panda eye, that's supposed to be the real T on that one is supposed to be that means that that's a clone. So if we're looking at the panda eye, I guess that's our appetizing teaser that we're looking at the clone and can you see the difference? Can you tell the difference? Well, hell, we so busy looking at the damn eye now, we can't tell the difference. I was just wondering what was going on with my cruise control. Something happened on the freeway, y'all. Like it threw me out for a minute. I'm trying to slow this traffic behind me down. Um, that yeah, the panda eye was for the clone, and that the boot was for the extracurricular activity and not hiding the ankle monitor. You can say whatever the hell you want to say. At the end of the day, every last one of them that had a boot on, they had an ankle monitor on. And if you want to give that other excuse, that can be included too. But yeah, that was the reality of it because they're trying to keep them from running. So I don't know. I'm trying to understand, but anyway. Who else is out here in the T world? Oh, what happened with Nikki? Now the people done said that all of that butt kissing that Nikki was doing said didn't pay off, so old boy want to kick her out. I don't know. I ain't got the